And the way I learned about house music is still funny to me. It was in Grand Theft Auto 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony. It was Vladivostok FM. That one was cool because it was like specifically the house music of like the late 90s, early 2000s. And that like really, I was hooked.
What's up, rice cooker? Here today with me, I have my homie Mittens.
Hello.
Mittens, where did Mittens come from?
It came from when I was in middle school. I was blossoming into my being an anime nerd, a dweeb. And, like in all the... I don't remember why, I just asked one of my friends at the time, like, you know how like cats are popular in anime. I'm like, what's like a random cat name? And he said Mittens. And then I used that. And then I used it for like my Xbox gamer tag, my email, and it just stuck forever.
Oh, so it really was just like cute kitten name.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Mittens like mittens on a cat.
Yeah. And so, yeah, just kind of, it stuck. All my friends on like Xbox and all that would only just call me Mittens. Now I have friends that they've never referred to me as Jacob. It's just Mittens.
Just Mittens. But that's like, it's like in the Matrix when, you know, he has his name Thomas, then he has his name Neo. That's your Matrix name.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's your true name. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, I always like saying how I met another DJ, and you were definitely Cosplay Deviant's family. I think you had worked with All Hell Breaks Loops.
Yeah, I remember he reached out to me because I remember it was like an event where, I don't know what happened, you couldn't work. And so they just needed a backup, and so that led me to working with Cosplay Deviants, and then eventually I worked with you on the next one.
Yeah. The way I have heard of Mittens was you have an epic house mix that you are very much known for. And tell me about how long ago was that from now? And how did that happen? Because because the numbers are big, so. Oh,
it's crazy. I think that video is like 10 years old now.
Okay, so it was 10 years. I was thinking like 5 or 6 years, but 10 years ago?
I'm pretty sure it's 10 years ago.
All right,
yeah.
Start at the beginning and tell us what this is.
So when I was in high school, my parents helped me pay for it. I saved up like Christmas and birthday money, and they helped pay off the rest for the Newmark NS7. I thought that was the coolest thing. I love that controller.
It's a good controller. I just recently stopped using it. Like I had it for like 7 or 8 years.
It's so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Can you curse?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's so fucking... And then with the flight case, it was 65 pounds.
Oh, yeah. This is, I think, 70, like, when I transport it.
Oh, man.
And it's 3 feet wide. It's the size of a doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was practicing on that. Funny enough, at the time, I was listening to a lot of, like, a lot of trance and all that back in high school. One of my favorite tracks was, if you go on YouTube, you can look up, like, Techno Dream Trance, DJ Contacreus, Melody from Heaven. And
you remember to this day the video you fell in love with.
And so I was listening to a lot of trance, but also in high school, one of my homeboys introduced me to Nujabes through Samurai Champloo and all that.
I was just wearing my Nujabes hat earlier today.
Yeah, and so like I was learning to mix on like techno, trance, and also hip hop and all that. And the way I learned about house music is still funny to me. My first introduction to house music, well, obviously through my parents, through parties and all that, but I think my first real, like, where I paid attention to it, and I'm like, damn, this is awesome, was through Grand Theft Auto 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony.
Oh, was there a station you listened to on a Grand Theft Auto that gave you the good house music?
Yeah, it was in Grand Theft Auto 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony. It was Vladivostok FM.
Oh, yeah. We look those up all the time, like the Miami, the Vice City ones, the old radio stations, soul music, 80s music. They're so good.
Yeah, and so that one was cool because it was like specifically the house music of like the late 90s, early 2000s. This is where I learned about Soul Searcher, the Freemasons.
Yeah.
And that like really, I was hooked, and so I was just trying to learn more about house as much as possible from that.
And how did you get to the point where you were like, I'm gonna make a mix? I'm gonna do it. How did you marry your Grand Theft Auto love with your new controller love? It
was a mix of that and also the anime weeb love as well, because at that time I was also learning, besides regular house music, I was learning about, you know, how the different types, like from overseas, like DJ Kawasaki is one of my favorite producers.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so I was just like trying to download all I could, and so I was downloading house like music from DJ Kawasaki, dudes like that, but also like Studio Apartment, Eric Cupper. And I just I wanted to have fun and just upload like a stupid mix because I was really inspired in high school from seeing how other people were uploading DJ mixes to YouTube. And funny enough, another older DJ, I don't know if he's around anymore, DJ Blend was also a huge was
Oh,
inspiration.
DJ Blend.
Yeah, dude, I saw that, and so I'm like, I should start uploading my own mixes. And so I don't think that was the first one, but that's like the one that took off because I have like a few hip hop mixes and all that on YouTube still too.
Nice. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Okay, so what is the most recent number on that video?
I know it's like, that's a good question. Actually, I don't even know the answer.
Dude, let's look it up. Look it up right now. Let's figure this out. Right? We can edit out if it takes a long time.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of funny because even I feel like we've even had friends introduce you and be like, "Oh, this is the guy with the video on YouTube."
It is at 5.6.
5.6 million. Okay, so if you want a 5.6 million view YouTube video, you just need to marry your Grand Theft Auto love to a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Oh,
but
man.
I mean, aren't you glad you got that controller though?
Oh yeah, dude, I love it. Like I love any opportunity I can to DJ and all that, and so it's just such a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it was so funny. Like I was just hanging out in my bedroom doing it, and then I uploaded it, and it's so funny because there's a track in there that is completely labeled the wrong name, and I still feel bad about it.
Oh no! Is it like listed in the description or something, or
yeah,
in the
on the video,
burned into the video? Oh no! But you know what? Anyone can like Shazam anything and figure it out for reals these days.
Yeah,
yeah. But it's kind of funny because like I met you through a domino effect of like meeting friends and DJ friends in the community, but. Tell me more about things that like DJing has kind of brought to you, things like that, doors that it has opened for you.
Oh, obviously I got to meet people like you and Tyler, Groovy as well, all the awesome people I've gotten to work with because of it. Because I'm still like a very introverted person, so it's hard for me to make new connections. And so getting to meet all you guys, and you guys keep inviting me back to do shows, has been really awesome. And I think it's definitely like helped me be more
dog.
And I got unlocked by your dog. It's just helped me be more open and being able to like. It's still hard for me to like to approach new people and all that, but I feel like I'm able to get out there a little bit more because of that.
Yeah, definitely. I talk a lot about there's different kinds of DJs in the world, and there are definitely DJs who love being the life of the party, and there's also DJs who don't necessarily love being the life of the party, but in their hearts they have something to share with you. I don't know if that's a little too soft, but that's how I feel about it anyways.
Yeah. Because like I'm not like Tyler can. He can like go crazy on stage. I suck at dancing. I'm horrible at getting the courage to like even do a fist bump or anything like that. But so like I definitely like just playing, and I enjoy watching if the audience enjoys it.
Nice. And people like I've been in the audience at your shows, and people are like, Mittens. So it's not like, the love's not there, but, maybe that's not your role. Your role is not to be the dancer at the party. Your role is to be the person we cheer Mittens for, when we hear our song. So no wrong way to DJ, no wrong way to give your love of music to someone else,
I feel you.
But so in terms of DJ stuff, I wanted to know, where do you kind of like want to go from here, or do you like where you're at? Like if you had like a big plan, some kind of DJ related wish, what would it be? I
do like having. I think one thing, obviously, I feel like everyone would be like just to have more extra shows, just because it's an extra source of income. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to do it full time, but I enjoy just having the opportunity to keep doing it, and so. I just want to enjoy it while I still can, basically. Yeah, definitely don't do it to the point that you don't enjoy it, because that's never fun. I know at some point work is work, but it should always feel a little bit good in your heart. So, but yeah, I mean, I
I don't know where to go. Like, I feel like 10 years ago, if you would have asked me, hey, like, do you think you're gonna like fly around the country at different anime cons and do raves? I'd be like, no, absolutely not. And then that whole journey started for me 10 years ago. So you never know where shit is gonna take you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, if I could just keep doing cons and all that, that'd be fun. Just doing small gigs around LA is fun. I would love to, like I said, I'd love to have the opportunity to do, a bit more than what I do currently. But I'm still happy that I get to do any at all.
Do people ever ask you for advice about DJing, or like, how do I start it, or?
Yeah, kind of. And I feel bad because I am the worst at giving, like, constructive answers to actually help them. Like, I think the hardest part about starting really is just, like, connections. Like, trying to get your first gig booked and all that, definitely. Like, I got lucky because I got asked. If I wasn't asked, I don't even know if I'd still just be a bedroom DJ.
It's very much a domino effect. You could play that one gig that introduces you to the one or two people, and then doors open. That's how it is.
Yeah, it's awesome though. Like, I feel like if you want to do it, go buy a cheap controller and just learn the basics on it, and it just have fun. And you might have to reach out on your own to people, but it's annoying that it's hard to upload mixes online anymore.
Yeah, there was a time where we were really free to do it. When it started generating traffic, everyone was like, okay, I need to make money off of this now. And that just kind of killed a lot. I do Mixcloud, so it's a paid account, so stuff doesn't get like censored or muted on there. When I post stuff to YouTube, that one is not monetized. The interviews could be, but so I try to find ways around it. But to me, getting the artist and the mix out there is more important than monetizing the video. I would feel lucky if each video got 100 or 1,000 views or something. Someone knows about an artist or a friend that they didn't know about before. I would love that. So
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of boring YouTube-related things, I wanted to give you a chance to plug your socials. Where can people hear your mixes? Where can they find you on social media?
A lot of my old mixes are still on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Mittens. Because, like I said, I made that account when I was a young, filthy dweeb. And so I'm
Filthier the better.
I know, right? And so I use that. My Instagram is itbmittens.
Nice.
I'm not as active on that. I'm very active on Twitter, but it's music and anime, but also mixed in with a lot of political brain rot too.
That's true. I feel like all platforms are going there, though.
Yeah. And so the Twitter is Mittens as well.
Okay, nice. Well, everybody knows where to find you. Thank you for taking the time to drive your amazing Miata over here to the rice cooker. And just want to say thank you again for the mix also. And we'll wave and say, bye, rice cooker.
Oh, and SoundCloud. Mittens on SoundCloud.
Mittens on SoundCloud. Bye, rice cooker for reals.